Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video, and today we have some interesting news coming out of the cycling world here today. We have here, Chinese OEM WHEELTOP acquires majority stake in the company ROTOR. Now, if you guys did not know who ROTOR are, they are a pretty big company in the Western brand. They've been around for a while. A lot of you guys, if you guys have known this company, might have seen them on Chris Froome's bike back in the day when he was dominating the Tour de France with the yellow jersey, when he had the oval chainring. They were the big guys in the oval chainring situation. But not only do they make crank sets, they make power mirrors, they make chain rings. They even make group sets, which we'll talk about later on in the video, which is like a 1x13, which is crazy. But they make a lot of crank space stuff, and they are a big reputable brand in terms of the Western world of cycling, Eastern, wherever. They're just a really big brand, and they're a reputable brand. For a company like WHEELTOP to go ahead and take majority stake is actually pretty interesting. So who is WHEELTOP? WHEELTOP is a big-time Chinese company that makes electronic group sets of themselves. I actually did a video where I worked with them on their road group set. It is basically a 2x7 to 14 speed, which you can change the amount of speeds you want in the app itself. So you can literally set your bike. If you have a 7 speed, 8 speed, 9 speed, 10 speed, 11 speed, 12 speed, 13 speed, 14 speed, you can go ahead and change whatever gear configuration you want in the back. It's a wireless electronic upgrade kit with hydraulic disc brakes, batteries on the front and rear derailleur with charge cables for them. They also make a rim brake model for about $800 or 739 euros. They have a gravel option, and they also have a mountain option as well. So you have these gravel or these upgrade electronic group sets themselves. I got my hands on the group set. I thought it was a pretty good deal in terms of a price point of a nice upgrade kit for these bikes. And I liked their product in terms of what they were doing to put some competition onto the Western brands. The only thing I said that they needed to work on was their app, their system and their app for going ahead and touching up on the group set themselves, but that was just my two thoughts on there. But honestly, so you have this group set you have this company like WHEELTOP making this splash and really putting their foot into the Western brand or into the cycling brand as a whole. They're well known over on the Eastern sides. But to go ahead and now you have this backing of a name like ROTOR, they're still going to continue the name with ROTOR. But now that they have majority stake, what does this mean for the company is that let's say that you're a bicycle store or you're inside manufacturers or distributors or whatever for ROTOR. Now you have this whole catalog of WHEELTOP's group sets or WHEELTOP's parts as well that you can go ahead and distribute or use, maybe their customer service, maybe their employees, maybe their warranty system. So now for these consumers who are on the Western side who are always worried about two things: customer service and also the fact of dealing with reliability of these products. If they're going to pay you for it, it's just going to break on them. Now when they have a company like ROTOR backing them and saying, hey, not only are we ROTOR as a company, but we also have WHEELTOP products secondary. We can be in a catalog. Let's say you're a bike shop and you have an account with ROTOR. Now you might have access to this inventory as well. So this might be a pretty big deal for WHEELTOP. Not only we're thinking on that side with ROTOR, but also in this terms, this is pretty big news for WHEELTOP because as part of the strategic collaboration, WHEELTOP will now serve as ROTOR's exclusive distributor in Asia. So that's big news for them as well. So they're going to get all business in terms of Asia. I see a lot of builds coming out of Team Turtle in Singapore, which they use like ROTOR cranks for S-Work SL8 builds. We used ROTOR cranks before in the past. They make really nice high-quality crank sets themselves. The group sets, on the other hand, I've never seen the group sets in person. They always seem really cool. This is a 1x13 kind of adventure group. It's ran by, I think, hydraulic cables for shifting. So it's always a weird group set to me. I never got to see one in person. Yeah, always kind of weird to me. They make cassettes and stuff like that. But maybe WHEELTOP, because in this upgrade kit for the road bikes, they don't have any crank sets on here. Maybe WHEELTOP will now utilize this as a whole group set. So now that ROTOR makes a cassette, a crank, a power meter, now you have WHEELTOP that has this upgrade kit. Maybe they're going to go ahead and package everything together and offer a WHEELTOP ROTOR. Or maybe WHEELTOP would just rebrand their group set as a ROTOR group set. I mean, this is pretty big news for a company that, like I said, is a big name company, but obviously people are going to be hesitant to order on the Western side. Now that you have ROTOR's name backing you as well, it might be a little bit better on the consumer side. But yeah, other YouTubers have also done reviews on them as well. That doesn't look like me. This is Mr. Trace Fellow. He's a very, very good YouTuber and does a lot of good reviews and is really funny. And Luke is really cool. But yeah, I just thought this was pretty crazy. Actually, Joe was the one who sent me over the story. And it's always, I don't know how you guys feel about the bicycle industry stuff. Obviously, it hits home to me because it's me. But we work with Rotor. Rotor is more of a direct-to-consumer company. I also have access to the, sorry, not direct-to-consumer, a direct company, so I can go ahead and call up as a bike shop and get parts ordered directly from them. They also sell through companies like Quality or JBI. I don't know if JBI still sells them, or Quality. But it'll be cool now to see that when I click on like the category for Rotor, to see like maybe like their group sets pop up like a WHEELTOP or something like that. Now, there are a couple things that WHEELTOP does have to work out, and this is a couple red flags with them. Like I mentioned before in my WHEELTOP video, WHEELTOP will sell to a lot of places. But at the time of my video, you cannot buy it directly to America. And for this reason, I believe that there are some patents going on, like the auto trim for the front derailleur, that is stopping them from being able to ship directly to America. See right here, basically, shipping destinations, North America, yeah, so Canada. See, they don't have actually America on there. So you can basically ship to everywhere except for there. So this is going to be a big thing that's going to be stopping them for their road bike group set. Now, there's still their mountain bike group set, or maybe their one bike gravel group sets might be different. But for the road stuff, they need to find a workaround for that patent, because obviously you want to have that to be able to sold to the Western market. But yeah, that's the biggest concern I feel like for them to go ahead and work on. But in other news, that's pretty big news. I didn't see this on any of the news articles coming from Bicycle Retail or Bike Room or anything like that. But I think that's pretty crazy to get majority stake in the company Rotor. Now, Rotor's not going to dissolve. They're still going to be the same. They're basically just in there now as majority shareholders and are going to help distribute Rotor and help make decisions and maybe build the products together and work as a team to go ahead and collaborate everything with them. So we'll see how this unfolds in the future. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this. Does this, is this, like, this would be crazy, let's say, if L2 did this with another company or like an FSA or something like that. This is why I said I did a video back in the day where like Specialized or Trek should buy L2 and just rebrand it as a Specialized or Revolve group set. I got a feeling you're going to see more and more of these big name Chinese companies that are still trying to punch their way in and get a name for themselves. Instead of just making a name for themselves, why don't they work together and collaborate by buying stake in other companies and share technologies and push forward on the prices? Two things can happen. They can either be really good and distribute their budget-friendly products and find workarounds for their patents to go ahead and deliver them to America, or with them merging with Rotor, this can up their cost of production and their prices might go a little bit higher, and they might price their product higher because they offer better customer support and warranty as well. So maybe that WHEELTOP group set will not be $813. It might be $1,000 or $1,200. So that could also be something bad too, because we don't want to see that. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Anyways, it's been a Wednesday night. I'll see you guys in the next video.